I don't feel comfortable putting something controversial in a film until it has been corroborated by several people. So, and that's just my style. That's the difference between me and some other filmmakers. But it's sort of my style, because I do think history matters, and I think history matters because we have so much to learn from it. I think it's very helpful in us not making mistakes twice, or making. In the case of Milk, I think he'd figured out a great way to make progress, and we'd lost it.
Yeah.
A lot of that because of what happened in the 80s with AIDS and his own assassination. So I actually, I really, really value history, and as much as possible want it to be
so
accurate.
Given that, I had an amazing experience years ago. It was soon after 9/11, and I went to a memory conference at Emory University with lots of people. Half the people didn't want to fly, so it was a smaller conference than usual. But there was a woman, there was a guy from Princeton who was a wonderful poet, and me, and a woman who wrote a story about her mother who was a survivor. So Mom got out of Nazi Germany when she was 12 years old and came to this country. And this woman, whose name I've forgotten, I feel bad about it because she was really interesting, wrote a book about her mother's experience as a survivor in getting out of the death camps and getting to the country and the like. And at the end, when the book was ready, she wouldn't let Mom read it in galley. It was only when it was ready. When she let her mom read it, her mother said, "Thank you for telling my story." This woman had such a deep insight. But the next thing is nuanced, but it was beautiful. She turned to all of us and she said, "I didn't tell her a story. I gave her a story. I gave her a narrative." And it's a gift to give someone a narrative. So to that degree, I think what you're talking, I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but what I hear you saying is it's not that it's wrong or right, but you're giving someone a narrative to frame their own experience. And maybe that's why you care about history.